If you thought small 125cc motorcycles were boring, predictable, and stuck in the past, think again. The 2026 Suzuki Thunder 125 is here to completely rewrite that story. This is not just another commuter bike. This is a comeback, a rebirth of a name that riders from the early 2000s still remember with respect. But now, it returns sharper, smarter, and wrapped in a neo-retro attitude that makes you look twice every time it passes by. The 2026 Suzuki Thunder 125 isn't trying to be the fastest bike on the road. It's not chasing insane horsepower numbers or covering itself in oversized screens. Instead, it focuses on something far more important: real-world riding. The kind of riding that happens every single day. Busy city streets, stop-and-go traffic, quick overtakes, weekend rides just outside the city. And it does all of that while carrying a personality that feels both nostalgic and fresh at the same time. At the heart of this machine is a 124.4cc air-cooled, single-cylinder SOHC engine. On paper, around 11 horsepower and 10 Nm of torque might not sound dramatic. But this engine was never about drama. It's about balance. The throttle response is smooth and predictable. Power delivery is linear, which makes it incredibly confidence-inspiring for new riders and extremely comfortable for daily commuters. You twist the throttle, and it responds without hesitation, without jerkiness, without surprises. Suzuki has paired this engine with an upgraded 5-speed manual transmission. The gear shifts feel light and precise, and the clutch has been redesigned to be softer, making it ideal for heavy city traffic. If you've ever been stuck in rush hour, constantly pulling the clutch lever, you know how important the detail is. On the Thunder 125, city riding feels less like a chore and more like a rhythm. First gear, second gear, smooth acceleration, controlled braking. Everything flows naturally. And then there's fuel efficiency. In a world where fuel prices continue to rise, efficiency isn't just a bonus, it's essential. The Thunder 125 delivers an impressive estimated 58 to 62 km per liter, thanks to Suzuki's EFfortless technology. That means fewer stops at the fuel station and more time on the road. For students, office commuters, delivery riders, or anyone who depends on two wheels daily, this kind of mileage makes a serious difference in monthly expenses. Performance-wise, the bike accelerates from 0 to 60 km per hour in about 7.8 seconds. That's more than enough for urban riding. It pulls confidently away from traffic lights and keeps up comfortably with city flow. On open roads, it cruises smoothly between 80 and 90 km per hour without feeling strained. It's not built for high-speed racing, but for relaxed, stable highway stretches, it performs exactly as it should. But where the 2026 Suzuki Thunder 125 truly stands out is in its design. This is where nostalgia meets modern craftsmanship. The rounded LED headlamp with a DRL ring immediately sets the tone. It gives the front end a bold yet classic face. It feels retro, but not outdated. The teardrop-shaped fuel tank adds a timeless silhouette, while subtle muscular lines hint at its Street Fighter roots. The diamond-stitched single-piece seat is more than just a design highlight. It adds a premium touch that you rarely see in this segment. It's comfortable for daily rides and stylish enough to turn heads at a parking lot. Every angle of the bike feels intentional. Clean side panels, balanced proportions, a stance that looks solid without being bulky. Move to the cockpit, and you'll find a semi-digital instrument cluster that perfectly blends old and new. A retro-style analog speedometer sits proudly in front, reminding you of classic motorcycles from the past. Alongside it, a digital display shows essential modern information like gear position and fuel level. It's simple, clear, and easy to read, even under bright sunlight. No unnecessary complexity, just what a rider needs. Modern touches continue with a USB Type-C charging port, allowing you to keep your smartphone powered on the go. For today's connected rider, that's not a luxury, it's a necessity. Safety hasn't been ignored either. The sidestand engine cutoff ensures that the bike won't move forward accidentally if the stand is down, adding an extra layer of confidence, especially for beginners. Underneath the stylish bodywork, the Thunder 125 uses a reliable chassis setup. Telescopic front forks handle bumps and uneven roads with ease, while dual rear shock absorbers provide stable support whether you're riding solo or with a passenger. The suspension is tuned for comfort, making rough city streets feel far more manageable. The bike rolls on 17-inch alloy wheels fitted with tubeless tires, giving it both practicality and a modern look. Tubeless tires mean easier puncture repairs and greater peace of mind during daily rides. For braking, Suzuki has equipped it with a front disc and rear drum setup supported by a combined braking system. This ensures more balanced braking, especially in emergency situations, helping newer riders maintain control. When it comes to market positioning, the 2026 Suzuki Thunder 125 clearly targets commuters and beginners. This is a motorcycle designed for real life. For the college student riding to class. For the office worker navigating daily traffic. For the new rider looking for a first bike that won't intimidate them. It's simple, dependable, and easy to maintain. The color options reflect its neo-retro personality. Midnight Blue offers a deep, elegant finish that highlights its classic curves. Crimson Red adds a sporty edge with a bold presence. Classic Silver brings out the vintage inspiration in the design, appealing to riders who appreciate timeless styling. Pricing is expected to fall between $1,850 and $2,100, which translates to approximately $625,000 to $700,000 PKR. In this range, it directly competes with popular models like the Yamaha YBR 125 and the Honda CB 125F, but what sets the Thunder 125 apart is its character. While others focus purely on practicality, this Suzuki adds emotion into the equation. This motorcycle doesn't scream for attention. It earns it quietly. It's for riders who appreciate simplicity done right. For those who don't need massive displacement to feel connected to the road. For those who understand that sometimes, less really is more. The 2026 Suzuki Thunder 125 is proof that small displacement motorcycles can still carry big personality. It blends vintage styling with modern convenience, efficient performance with everyday comfort, and affordability with genuine riding enjoyment. So if you're searching for a dependable daily companion that looks unique, rides smoothly, saves fuel, and carries a touch of classic charm, the Thunder 125 might just be the perfect answer. Because sometimes, Thunder doesn't need to be loud to be powerful. Sometimes, it just needs to be consistent, reliable, and ready to ride every single day.